Hey everybody, it's Hope Yoder, and I was recently at an event in California, and someone asked, how do I edit designs in Embellish Maker? Well, here's a sneak peek of what's going to be released at Quilt Market, Love Notes Fabric Tray. And some of the younger girls here in the office want to put a design on a pocket on a t-shirt. And we're looking at this, and this cute little string with mylar hearts is going to be perfect. So let me show you how to do that. First thing is we're going to go and expand our tool cabinet file and look for the design. And I am going to find, let's see here. This is called Love Line, and I'm going to do the 4x4 square with the lightweight flawless thread. So that's 60 weight 4x4. And right here, convert to outlines. You want to make sure you put a check in convert to outlines. And let me explain why. This is a design that I want to hack. Now, it could be any design that you own. If you want to edit it and you want to be able to isolate parts and pieces of the design, sometimes you can't do that when you just open it, depending on how the design was digitized. So I'm going to put a check mark in convert to outlines. Now, a word of caution here. You don't want to open every design converting it to outlines. Let me show you the difference. I'm going to open this design with convert to outlines. That means I'm breaking the design apart, releasing the compound path so I can hack the design. All right. So under, for instance, this Mylar Heart color 17, you can see I have two little objects. Now, if I was to come in here and find the love line again, and I didn't convert to outlines, let's see what color 17 looks like when I just open it. I have just one object. And then if I go to the one that I've converted to outlines and I open step number or color 10, I have all these little things that I can delete individually. That's what convert to outline does. So on color 10, on the one I didn't convert, I just have one object and I can't really isolate things. So we're going to go to this converted one. And I know right now that I don't want the quilt block. So I'm going to select multiple items at once by holding down the control key, and then you can right click or select delete on your keyboard. So I'm going to delete all of those. And right now, I know I probably don't want any of those items. And notice what happens. It kind of selects everything. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to collapse everything by right clicking and left click on collapse all. And I think this design is grouped. So let's see what happens here. I have a little keyboard shortcut because I own Craft and Cut. Now, if you don't have that, select an object and then right click, and I want to ungroup these. Now let's see what happens. If I delete all of this, perfect. I think I can get rid of that whole section. Now look what happened. I'm accidentally taking that heart up there and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to undo it. And let's just start deleting things that I can delete easily. So if I delete this, again, this is a shortcut right up here because I own Craft and Cut software. If you don't, you can right click and choose delete. Or if you own Craft and Cut, you can simply click on that X. And I can just keep deselect or deleting segments. And I can come right here and delete, and I'm just going to delete anything that isn't that top row. And when I get here, I keep going. Now I could delete it in the sequence window as well, but I think I've got enough. Let's see what happens. Perfect. Now I can delete that, and I like everything that's here. So I'm going to right click to collapse all, and now I'm going to group this. So I'm going to select it all. I used Control and A on my keyboard, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to group it. And now I'm going to save this as, and I'm just going to call it Pocket. And I don't want to save it in my original folder. So I have one I was playing around with, and I'm going to call it Pocket. Perfect. Now that's when I selected convert to outlines when I opened it. Now here's the one that I didn't select convert to outlines. And just to kind of show you, I can still do something similar. by holding down Control. And then I can right click and delete the items I know I don't want. And let's see here. And now, see, here's the problem right here. When I went to do the lines, let me put this in 3D so you can see better. I just want that top black line, and I really can't do anything else to get rid of all three black lines. Really, all I can do is delete them all. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to undo it. Oops. And now I could delete the love. This is our beautiful puff foam text. And I could delete these hearts. But again, this is the problem right here. I can't get rid of all three lines. So by simply choosing to open and put a check mark in the convert to outlines, that allows me to do exactly what I want. I hope this helps you. You guys give me a shout out, ask me questions. I will be checking on this thread to see if you need any more help.